Hey, what's going on, everybody? Another new release video. Today we got the brand new 2026 Topps Chrome. Today we're doing the regular hobby version. Yesterday I posted a video of the jumbo hobby version. If you're interested in checking that out, that is the 2 auto format. Super expensive. They're like over $400 a box. These are not cheap either. These are well over $200 a box for only 1 autograph. And I actually thought our jumbo hobby was pretty good. If you would have told me that I would have ended up with that haul, I probably would have taken it because I would have thought that it could have been worse. So I really enjoyed the jumbo format. It's not something I would go crazy with, but for 1 or 2 boxes, it was nice. And I have 2 boxes of these this regular hobby format. We're going to do one today for this new release, and then I'll do one for a one-off profit challenge. Before we get into this new release video, I just want to pull up some information. So a little bit of a deeper look into 2026 Topps Chrome. And this is courtesy of Slab Squatch Sports Cards on X or Twitter at Wax Metrics. So I want to reiterate, I do not do all this hard work and crunch all these numbers. I am not a numbers guy, but I do follow what the numbers guys say. And Slab Squatch is one of the best in the biz at breaking this stuff down. So last night he did a comprehensive breakdown of Chrome. You can find this on Twitter. He has a Substack. I would encourage you to subscribe to that and check out some of his content. So we're going to go through this relatively quickly. Really what I want to get to is kind of at the end here, the print run numbers of the non-numbered parallels. If you're just here for the rip, you can skip ahead. But there's some useful information that we should know about this set in here. So he says, first things first, go ahead and address the elephant in the room. 2025 Topps Chrome was bad, biblically bad. I 100% agree with that. I think it was the absolute worst release that was ever made. And that was a combination of not only just elevated print run numbers, a huge rookie auto checklist with a lot of useless rookies that nobody really wanted to pull, on top of a bad rookie class, which ultimately I think that's why it seemed so bad. And I'll get into that a little later. So he goes into what made it such a disaster. Number one, the amount of worthless non-numbered parallels. If you remember, we opened those Fanatics exclusive megas and you would get like 8 base cards in the mega box. It was like 8 to 12 base cards. And the rest were just these parallels that, like he says, nobody is chasing, which I like parallels because the more parallels, the more chance I get to get the big names in the parallels. But again, that rookie class last year was so bad. I think that hurt the product overall. And then it says right here, despite a painfully shallow rookie class, the rookie autograph checklist was the largest in Topps Chrome history at 166 subjects. That was a big time mistake doing that. So production numbers. Last year's Chrome, 67 million total cards. This year, 72. That's not that big of an increase if you look at other releases, 7.7%. By format, hobby boxes up 4%, jumbos 3%, value 3%, megas 21%. So a significant increase in the mega box format. Breakers Delight, 4.8%, and Fanatics Megas, 33% more. I'm actually shocked that they increased the mega production because last year that format was tough because that's a high price point and it was really difficult to hit anything significant. Hit rates per box, regular hobby, which is what we're opening today, 1.06 autos per box. That means 6% of boxes could have an extra auto. 9.3 inserts, 12.5 parallels, 1.4 numbered cards. Jumbos is your best auto format. Obviously, 2 autos per box, 2.09 on average, so 9% could have extra. 13.3 inserts, 20 parallels, 2.7 numbered cards. Look at the value boxes, 1 auto per 9.6. Now, that seems good on the surface. 4.2 autos per case, you'd kind of take that from retail, but the quality of the auto is where it's going to kind of be hurt by that rookie retail exclusive checklist. Megas is 1 auto per 6 boxes, which I think that's a little over 3 per case for that one because I think the megas are cases of 20. Breakers Delight, 2 autos on average. Fanatics Megas, 1 auto per 5.2 boxes. Percent of numbered autos by format, this is a joke. I mean, this is what Fanatics wants. Breakers Delight just taking the cake at 72.31%. They want you to break. They do not want you to open your own cards. This is the vibe I get from them all the time. Breakers Delights, we can't even buy them. They're not available to the public. Yesterday, there was a bunch of one-of-ones, including, I think, a crazy Otani. Where did it come from? It came from Delight, Breakers Delight. So we know the, I'm not going to get into that right now, but rare inserts. Let's take a look. So basically he has rare inserts as Radiating Rookies, Helix, Hobby Masters, Shadow Etch, Static Noise, which is retail only, Expose, World Series at Night, Ultraviolet, and Minions. And if you take a look at hit rates of rare inserts by format, Hobby 1 per 7.5 boxes, almost 2 per case. That's pretty solid. Jumbo's 1 per 5.7. Look at the value boxes and megas. 1 per 324 boxes. You're not going to get one of those rare inserts unless you buy 8 cases. Don't do that, by the way. Megas 1 per 175, which is very similar there. Digging deeper, so the production is up about 8% across the board, but what does it look like? Total autos down 6.6%. More cards, but less autos. Total inserts up by 70%. I love that. I'll tell you why, because I like the inserts in this set. I think they did a really good job. So 70% increase, I'm totally up for. Look at the parallel decrease. Total parallels, 40% down. Total numbered parallels, 16% up. You can see this product is going to be significantly better than last year. That's just the way it looks right now. Total numbered inserts, we have 101% increase. Quality hits, 41.5% increase. And total base card increase, 24.6%. So now they have base cards. You know, you're getting a significantly more amount of base cards, but you're also not getting these as many of these watered down parallels. So I would keep that in mind. This here, the value map, dollar per card value box is $1.43. Mega box 160. This is what you're paying per card. 167 in a mega. Fanatics Mega 202. Price per parallel, Fanatics Mega is significantly worse than a regular Mega, which always is going to be puzzling to me, because wouldn't you juice up your Fanatics exclusive product? It's just very interesting to me. Price per dollar per auto, obviously jumbos are always going to be your way to go, and blasters will never be the way to go for an auto. Dollar per numbered card is where it gets interesting, because you can see Fanatics Megas are significantly twice as good as jumbos, which was kind of shocking to me. So Fanatics Megas, the upside to them, you're going to see some numbered cards flying out of those boxes. So that's the one nice part about those exclusive boxes. You can only buy those through Fanatics website. Dollar or per numbered auto, what you're paying, the jumbos are going to reign supreme, obviously. Rare inserts, Hobby. Look at Hobby taking the cake pretty easily. Quality hits, jumbos, Fanatics Megas. So Fanatics Megas are up there in a couple and down in a couple. So those are, I'm very interesting. This is going to be very interesting to open those and see what those are all about. So he gives kind of a summary here on what he would do. Basically, he's not going to recommend retail, which that's what we're ripping primarily on the channel. I'm going to tell you why. The reason I like retail so much is MVP buybacks. I'm going to end up with a lot of chances to get those MVP buybacks, which I really want. I think retail is going to be fun for some of their exclusive parallels that you can pull from the blasters. They got some new stuff there that we'll get to as we scroll down here for the print runs. Overall, just the price point of Hobby and Jumbo Hobby just seems ridiculous to me. So I don't see the need to buy cases of this product, but I want as many parallels as I possibly can get, as many cards as I possibly can get of this loaded up rookie class. So for me, retail is the way to go this year. Print runs. Each base card is going to be 167,000. Here's the non-numbered parallels. This stuff's very important. You have refractors at 17,000 a piece. X-fractors are 8,400. Wave refractors, these were lower than I thought they were going to be, which is nice. Those are only in jumbos, 1,300 a piece. So know what you got if you got a wave refractor. There's not that many out there, and they're not numbered. Prism Refractor are hobby only, 1,900 a piece. Red, white, and blue are, now these are the value box exclusives. I like these print run numbers, 3,400. That's not bad for that red, white, and blue and for the baseball seams. Topps Refractor, which is only Fanatics Megas, is only 800 each. That's nice. The Fanatics Megas might be kind of okay. Last year they were horrendous. Ray Waves, which is value only, is the same as the other two, which is shocking to me. I thought that would be significantly higher, but 3,430. Geometric is only in, excuse me, Breaker's Delight, 120 a piece. Negatives, those are very rare. People don't realize that sometimes. The negative refractors, only 350. Base image variations at 950. SSPs at 95. Lightboard logo, which is value and mega only, 175. That's a big thing to look for when you're ripping blasters because that is a low print run. And award winner variations, only 24. So that is definitely one to write down. Your 1991 Topps refractors are going to be 81,000. Big ticket, 84,000. So those are very common. Diamond Moments is going to be 810 each. That's hobby jumbo exclusive. Fanatical is only 400 a piece, but those are only Fanatics Megas only, which is kind of weird. I did not see that one coming. Future Stars, nice design on those this year is 83,000. Perspectives, I really like those, but those are high print runs, 83,000. I could not believe when I saw that print run on Perspectives. I thought they were going to be way lower. But the reason is because there's only a 10-card checklist. I think if they would have expanded that checklist out, we could have lowered the print runs a little bit. Wrecking Crew, again, base insert, 85,000. Rare inserts, this is what I was looking for because in our first video, we pulled a Radiating Rookies of Jack Caglione and 655 each. That is really nice. Helix, even nicer, 95 each. Hobby Masters is 290. Shadow Etch, 655. Static Noise, 285. World Series at Night, 285. Ultraviolet, 215. And those coveted Minions, only 100 each. This was stunning to me, man. Unnumbered autos, base chrome rookie autos, 1,725. That is a ton. That is a high print run for a chrome rookie auto. I can't believe they're signing that many cards. So that's crazy. But if you take a look at Ink Strokes, which is a 71 card checklist, 210 each for that one. So I just wanted to go through that real quick. Again, that's courtesy of @WaxMetrics on Twitter or X. Slab Squatch Sports Cards does a great job. If you give him a follow, I would appreciate it. Let's get into this. 2026 Topps Chrome regular mega box rip. One auto per box as opposed to our 2 autos per box for the jumbo yesterday. Maybe we get lucky and get an extra auto, but probably not. These rips, these hobby rips go pretty quick. There's only 20 packs, 24 card packs in here. So we will see what these look like. And maybe we'll save our good box for our one-off profit challenge that we're going to do for this one. All right, let's see what we got. Starting off with, there's Cal Raleigh. We got something in here. I don't know what this one is. Let's see what we got. Diamond Moments, Shohei Ohtani. Well, that's a nice start. Let me pull this back up. Diamond Moments. Was that? I don't know that this was one of the rare ones. I don't know. I don't think it was. But let me check. No, it's not on rare inserts. There it is. Diamond Moments. 810 each. So that is a nice hit. Right off the bat, there's only 810 of these on that print run. Shohei Ohtani, what a start. Really nice looking refractor style insert as well. Man, that made the box already worth it to me. Anytime you're getting a lower print run Shohei. All right, we got Hunter Goodman. There's Jordan Walker. There is our auto right off the bat. Will Banfield. On-card rookie auto for Cincinnati. I don't know too much about Will Banfield, but I think he's an older, 27 years old for a rookie. So he was a guy who bounced around the minors for quite a while. So not the type of auto. That's kind of like the retail type of auto you expect. Not the type of auto you want out of a hobby box. That's for sure, but that's how Chrome's going to go. It's going to be very hit or miss this year. I just think it's going to be better than last year. Zach Maxwell. On the refractor, we got a Miz. Jacob Mizorowski on the big ticket player. That's a nice one. And Crochet. I just think that with the checklist being significantly better this year, the rookie checklist, that's kind of what makes it for me. But yeah, it's going to be tough to pull the autos you're looking for, that's for sure. Cole Reagan's refractor. We got Pete Crow Armstrong. Big ticket. Denzel Clark, Cody Bellinger. Future Stars, Jack Caglione. Nice one there. And Lou Bob. Cam Schlittler. We got Waldrip. Another Shohei. Look at this. What is this one? I don't even know what this one is. Chrome Rivals. Chrome Rivals. So this one is not as rare. Chrome Rivals. So they have home and away versions. This is interesting. So this is the home version. As you can see up at the top, it says home. Chrome Rivals away is $32,000 each, but that's retail. These are significantly lower. This is hobby only, $4,185 each for this one. So this one's actually the home version is more rare. Cool. There's a lot of stuff in here, a lot of different inserts. Multiple Shoheis. That's where it's at. Hopefully we get a base Shohei too for the potential for the buyback program. There's a Ronda on the refractor. We got a Jimmy Crooks Prism refractor. And Pete Crow Armstrong, he's got an outside chance to win the MVP. I would not bet on him right now, but might be a base card to hold on to for $20 store credit. Wilson Contreras, Sproat, Chase Mydroth. There's Aaron Judge, base card. Bryce Harper on the 1991. We got a Prism Refractor, Andrew Painter rookie. It's not bad. And Skubal. Sal Stewart, base rookie. Refractor, Nico Horner. And Hunter Brown. You get a significant number of refractors in here. That's where you're looking for those big name rookies. See how many numbered cards we get. So far we're at 0. Here we go. Negative refractor, Jonah Tong. We just talked about the negatives. Make sure you know what you have. 350 each on this print run. There's only 350 per player. So that is actually a pretty cool Jonah Tong rookie hit. Nice. That one might have to stay in the old PC. Sal Frelick. So far, a pretty eventful box, I would say. Here comes another 91. Juan Soto. And we got a Jacob Wilson, and that might be a variation. Because I don't know. Well, is that his regular image? I do not know. Let me take a look. Yep, that's going to be an image variation, so another nice hit. So if you take a look at these codes, just for the new collectors, this Nico Horner is a base refractor. It ends in 539. This one ends in 752. So it is not the regular refractor. That is the image variation. And it's kind of a cool one because he is signing an autograph through the cage there. So that's pretty sweet. Jacob Wilson Cup card image variation. This is a pretty good box, I would say. Even though we missed on the auto, we did pretty good outside of that. There's Harry Ford. We got a refractor. Am I? Jeremy Pena. We got Basayo on the 91s. They did a much better job with these 91s with centering. I feel like every year they're significantly off in the chrome release. There's Suarez, refractor, and Bogarts. All right, we're down to our final 6 packs here. There's Basayo, base rookie. Yamamoto in the back. Still no numbered. We got to have one numbered in here, right? We got something back here. That's going to be Perspectives, I believe. And that's going to be Juan Soto on the Perspectives. Pretty nice. And there's Nick Kurtz, another guy, outside chance at a buyback opportunity there if he were to take down the MVP. Devin Williams, we got a Prism Refractor. Jordan, speaking of potential MVPs, this is a nice pull right here. This is a hold right here for sure. So if Jordan wins the AL MVP, that is a refractor, which means that's a $40 store credit. You can trade that into any participating local card shop if he wins the MVP for $40. So that's a nice one. 3 packs left. Still looking for our first numbered. We'll see if we get one. It would be kind of crazy if we didn't get one numbered. Mackenzie Gore, refractor, and Chris Sale, Prism Refractor. Last 2 packs. It's Kyle Karros. Wrecking Crew is going to be Kyle Schwarber. And look at that. Ohtani. 2 videos, 2 Ohtani buybacks. Man, this is the Shohei show. We crushed it with Shohei here. So that is a 20, that's a base card. So if he wins the MVP, that is a $20 store credit. Last pack. Can we finish with a numbered hit? Man, we just got a hobby box with 0 numbered cards, but I'm not mad about it, which is crazy for the price of this. Refractor, Gabriel Moreno. We got Fernando Tatis, Wrecking Crew, and Kobe Mayo on the last base card. So it is 100% a joke that we did not receive a single numbered card in a hobby box. That is crazy for the price. However, we did very well here. Very happy about the box. 3 Ohtanis is ridiculous. Image variation, Jacob Wilson's really good. Jonah Tong's a nice PC one. So it was not that terrible of a rip, saved by Shohei and potentially Yordan Alvarez if he ends up winning the MVP. But no numbered card is stunning. Let's go back real quick. How many numbered cards were we supposed to get? Let's see. Hobby rate. 1.4 numbered cards. So I guess, you're really not guaranteed much. We should have gotten at least 1. Every other box would probably net you 2 numbered cards, but still not bad at all on this hobby box with all the Ohtanis. I should have a blaster new release coming up as well. I think I'm going to feature those real quick. And then we'll start getting into our profit challenges once we have enough comps for this product. If you want to continue to follow along with all the content, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.